What's that?
Something's wrong. I better have a look through that top gun port.
What was it?
Nothing to worry about if you do what I say.
Flash Gordon.
Something's gone wrong with the commander's stratosled. He's losing altitude. Hold him on the televisor.
Calling the commander of the Nitron Squadron. Calling the commander of the Nitron Squadron. Calling the commander of the Nitron Squadron. He doesn't answer.
Something's happened to him. Continues at this altitude, back up among the peaks. Try and get him again.
Calling the commander of the Nitron Squadron. Calling the commander of the Nitron Squadron.
It's no use. I can't get him.
But we've got to do something. There's nitrogen enough in that stratosled to blow up a mountain. Keep trying.
Calling the commander of the Nitron Squadron. 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 Calling the commander of the Nitron Squadron.
He's going to crash.
The commander's pulled out of his trouble, all right. He's gaining altitude.
Yes, and he didn't have a moment to spare. It'll be safe to follow him now.
Get back to your controls.
Head toward the Valley of Desolation.
Flash Gordon is leading us into an ambush.
Follow us. Flash Gordon is leading us into ambush.
Flash Gordon? How did he?
It's no use. Their set is out.
We may be able to force them down.
Better not try it with this load of nitron.
Your pals got away. Keep on toward the clay country. I'll tell you where to land. Unfortunately, Your Majesty, I was able to capture but one of Ming's stratosleds. The other three escaped to the Forest Kingdom.
We are deeply grateful to you for your courageous efforts, Earthman. The stratosled you brought us will contain enough nitron to make some defense against the forest people.
My friends and I will be glad to help you.
A most welcome offer. Calvin, turn your men over to Flash Gordon immediately.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Majesty. The first thing we'd better do is to question the two Martian officers I captured. They may know something of Ming's plans.
It shall be done. Bring in the prisoners.
My brother. Calgon, you alive? I was told you'd been killed.
They've lied to you. I offended Ming and Azura and was turned to clay.
But you're not clay now.
There are no claymen anymore, thanks to Flash Gordon.
Like all other Martians, I've always felt it my duty to kill you, but we were wrong. You're not an enemy. You're a friend. If there's anything I could do, tell me.
Command me as well, Earthman. I've never been an enemy to the Martians. Ming is the man I must hunt down.
Ming is an enemy to us all. You know he has armed the forest people against us.
And it would be almost impossible for you to defend yourselves when they receive the nitron the squadron is taking to them.
Yes, if we could only capture Ming.
Ming is holding an audience in the palace today. It might be possible for us to get within striking distance before we're discovered.
You mean you'll help us?
To repay you for what you've done for my brother, I would do anything.
Doc, we'll take your stratosled. We leave the one with the nitron here.
B7 on special service for the Emperor Ming. B7 on special service for the Emperor Ming. Please clear for landing.
Come in, B7. All clear.
Now, you all know what you're supposed to do. All right, Captain, set her down.
Understand. We had a messenger stratosled had been captured by Flash Gordon.
Don't try and give an alarm. All right, Earthman. Lead the way to the operations office, and don't say a word.
This is the act of a traitor. When the Imperial Ming...
You can save all that. Doc, you, Happy, and Calgon take charge of the aerodrome platform. See that this fellow does what you want him to.
Don't worry about him, Flash.
Good. The rest of you come with me. Oh, Barin, hide your gun till we get to the palace.
The light bridge, Captain. We're taking these prisoners to the Emperor Ming.
That worked easier than I thought.
If we do as well in the palace, we may be successful.
You've captured the Earth people, Captain.
Yes. I'm taking them to the Emperor Ming.
I'm sorry, sir. They are not to be disturbed.
Why?
They are crowning him king of the Martians.
Very well. We'll return later. This way, Earth people.
Isn't there any other way into the throne room?
There are several, but they must all be locked and heavily guarded from the inside.
I think I know of one way to get in there. As I remember it, there was a secret recess behind that curtain that leads into the throne room. Yes, this is the place. There ought to be a hidden spring around here somewhere.
And since the death of our beloved Queen Azura, the realm has been without a ruler. Therefore, this assemblage of nobles has been called to proclaim a new monarch, one who will unite all the elements of our empire. With the deepest love in his heart, His Imperial Highness, the Emperor Ming, has consented to accept the arduous duty of administering the laws of Flash Gordon. This is indeed a fitting climax to the day's festivities.
Hold it! All right, men. Nobles of Mars, I have come here as your friend, asking that you consider well your decision before electing a new ruler. Ming has led you to believe that he's your friend. He's nobody's friend but his own. Prince Barin will tell you that when he conquered Mongo, he didn't stop at anything to gain his own end.
You're concerned about your friends?
Who are you?
What will you give to save them?
My life.
I am Prince Barin, real ruler of Mongo. I was dethroned when a child by Ming the Merciless, who killed my father. A scientist of your genius can aid me in overthrowing Ming.
But in the meantime, what are my friends?
I will save them. But we must get to Kayla's palace before Ming's party.
The price?
The allegiance of you and your friends. I've hoped for this moment since I learned of your arrival on Mongo. My rocket ship is waiting to rescue your friends. Come.
Doctor.
What's this for, Zarkov?
His Majesty's way of dealing with an unruly slave. The wire will be attached to a high-voltage circuit. And if you should attempt to escape, a switch will be thrown, and you will be electrocuted instantly.
Ready, Barin?
Ready.
Come to the wall, men!
Guards, tell Zarkov, let's get there!
Destroyed. The beams which support the city are dying out. But I have discovered a new ray which will save the city. Use it at once. I will, on one condition, that you give my friends their liberty. Your friends shall be freed. Swear it. I do by the great god Teo. Come to the laboratory.
It's a success. My friends are now free.
No. That promise shall not be kept. The Earth people by right belong to me.
He has tried to devastate the Earth, and if you listen to him, he will do the same to Mars. For these reasons, I warn you against this man, Ming, well named the Merciless. I warn you that if you accept him as your new ruler, you will live to regret it. Now, Azura was a good queen, was she not?
Yes.
Would you then elect a man who was directly responsible for her death?
That's not true.
Not true. And let me ask one of your own pilots one question. Wasn't Ming the cause of Azura's death?
He was, Earthman.
He deliberately killed her to gain control of this throne.
Stop! You have heard this, Earthman. Now hear me. If one of you dare make a move towards me, Flash Gordon dies.
Shoot, Barin. He's bluffing.
I can't, Flash. He'll kill you. Now that you've been amused with this upstart, you listen to me. Since you have rejected me as your ruler, I will leave you now, but I'll return as your conqueror. Back up slowly, Earthman, and do exactly as I tell you if you want to live a little while longer. Hey, listen. It'll do you no good to pursue me. Flash Gordon dies.
Barin, they've killed Flash.